Hey guys, SuperHorrorBro Mike here, and in today's video we are continuing our playthrough of the casting of Frank Stone, which is of course from the world of Dead by Daylight, as the title says there. Now the first part of this video series was sponsored by Behaviour Interactive. These following videos have not been, just to put that disclaimer out there. Just playing the game because I've been enjoying it so far. Big Dead by Daylight fan, and this is the first single player game of course in that world. Now, in the first part, we met Frank Stone, who was this like killer who was kidnapping infant children, and he kind of lived in this old mill. We played as a cop called Sam in 1963 who was investigating the mill, looking for the missing infants, and encountered Frank Stone and kind of had this scuffle with him, almost got killed by Frank Stone, but then managed to shoot him, preventing the infant from dying and killing Frank Stone in the process. There was this strange woman called Augustine who seemed to be involved with Frank Stone in some way, and years later has invited a group of people to this old house in the British countryside, one of which is Madison, who seems to be our new playable character now, who has this sort of strange incident with her mother from her past where it seems she lost her mother. She entered the fog, which is something you all know from Dead by Daylight, and basically saw this vision of her mother being taken away by the entity. So very mysterious so far. At the end of the last video, as we moved into chapter 2, we met this strange woman called Linda, and we both went to the house, Madison and Linda together, to meet with Augustine and potentially some other people there. So we're going to be diving in right where we left off, guys. If you haven't seen part 1, I'd recommend checking that out, as it's a story-heavy game. But with all of that said, let's continue the story of Frank Stone and see where our adventure takes us next.
Why are all the lights off? Beats me. Hello?
Let's take a look around.
Alright, so here we go, guys. Stepping into the shoes of Madison as we explore the house.
Hello? We've arrived.
Let's have a look. What can we see? Can we go through the door? No. There's a little box over here. Examine. Here we go. What's inside the box? Oh, these are the chess pieces we've been collecting. Yeah, we've only got one so far, but we can see our progress throughout the game collecting these strange little chess pieces. Anything down here?
This seems a bit more lively.
Oh, look, we can go through here. What will we find in this room? Oh, someone else. Another survivor.
Ah, ladies. Hello, hello, welcome.
Hello.
Didn't exactly get explicit directions as to what to do once I got here, so.
Yeah, same.
I am so sorry. Where are my manners? My name is Stan. And you would be?
Maddie.
Maddie. Beautiful name. Short for Madeline.
Madison, actually.
Ah. Middle name Lexington?
What?
Midtown. The Big Apple? The city that never sleeps. Home to the most beautiful of women and fiendishly desperate of men.
He's
Madison
pretentious, isn't he?
Avenue. Okay, got it.
A fitting name for such a lovely lady.
I'm getting creeper vibes off this guy. Oh, look, we can choose. I'll be casual. Been a while waiting here?
Have you been waiting here a while?
Not more than a minute and less than a lifetime.
Is that long?
Well, it certainly felt that way until you arrived.
I don't like this guy, man. He's laying on too
The front
thick.
door was unlocked, so I wandered around and made myself at home. Till I found a way to really make myself at home.
Isn't it kind of weird there's no one here? I mean, we were invited, right?
Ah, yes, well, one could write a book on all the incomprehensible complexities of British hospitality. Many have, in fact.
Oh, Stan, this is...
Linda Castle. I am such a huge fan of your work. I'm at a loss for words. I am just humbled by your presence.
Okay, sure.
Bruno Stanford III, at your beck and call. Only if you call me Stan.
He's a fanboy. He likes her literature.
Sure.
She's called Stone, though, so she's a relative of Frank Stone,
Truly an honor.
obviously. Or potentially.
So what's going on right now?
Well, I think our new friend here is familiar with some of my little movies.
Hold on. Your movies are a lot of things, but they are not little.
You're a filmmaker?
Yeah. I've made some movies.
A lot more than some movies, if I may say so. Maybe you've heard of a little film called Buried by the Break of Dawn? Blood Point. Bloodbenders.
She's a horror
blade may
movie
swing in
director by the
both
sound of it.
directions, But death only moves in one.
No. Sorry.
Wait, didn't you two come here together?
Oh, no. I mean, yeah, we drove in together, but only the last couple miles.
I had some car trouble.
I see. I'm sorry. I thought that you were Miss Castle's assistant.
Nope, just me. Wait, should I be flattered or insulted by that?
Oh, well, I didn't mean.
I'm just flattered you think I have an assistant.
I'm sure if you did, she would not be nearly as charming as Miss Avenue.
Your last name is Avenue?
No.
What? Did I miss something?
Only that we are at a loss at what to do in the absence of our host, wherever they may be.
I guess we should keep looking around. I mean, why not at this point?
Maybe our host.
Alright, we've got another friend, this creepy guy. It sucks up to
What
everyone.
do you do, Stan?
Oh, I won't bore you. with
Let's
all
have
the
a little
details,
look. We got a
but
book.
It involves money and fast cars.
The
and
Epic of
trading.
Gilgamesh. Ooh,
Well, nothing illegal.
put that
Obviously.
back.
Oh, obviously.
Oh, we got more, look.
A bit of like
Tablet
bedtime.
5. Oh, she shut it. I couldn't even read that. What the heck? I didn't even get to read that. A book attempting to illustrate Norman, how acts of violence. I couldn't even read that. That's very quick. Oh well, you guys can pause the video and read it if you want. Oh, there's another chess table. Can I take a chess piece from that? No? Okay. Let's keep looking around there. Oh wait, there's something here on the wall. There's plenty of stuff to look at here. What the heck is this?
Movie poster inside a cabinet. Interesting
Murder
choice.
Mill. That's interesting because we were at the mill in
Hey,
chapter
Either
1.
of you heard of Murder Mill?
Holy shinobi. You're kidding, right?
No.
Not the only one around here who's familiar with it.
Wait. This is one of yours?
It's one of the first things I ever worked on. Super low budget. We had no idea what we were doing. Should never have seen the light of day. I still wish it hadn't.
Why?
Well, things tend to get blown out of proportion.
I heard it was only screened a few times, and each time the audience flew into a rabid, murderous rage.
No, come on.
Don't try and deny it. The film is legendary.
I think people were just bored out of their minds.
Look, I'm sure they made you sign all sorts of non-disclosure agreements, like
What? Who?
the government, when they confiscated and destroyed every existing copy of the film.
Oh, give me a break.
I heard they kept at least one, just in case. The CIA's got this secret lab called Leary's Memorial Institute where they use it for enhanced interrogation.
How do you know all this?
I'm a fan. And it pays to know this kind of stuff.
Is he a conspiracy nut or is that movie actually dangerous to watch? I don't know. There's something about it though, it's in this house. Be here for a reason, right? So the plot thickens with Linda.
Is that supposed to happen?
I don't know, but I am digging the theatrics.
Who's this? Got the Dead by Daylight theme playing. That's kind of cool.
Ah, good. I see you three have wasted no time getting acquainted with each other. I'm so very sorry for the delay in my arrival. There are a great many things that require my attention at the moment, and I would hate to have to deprive you of my full attention while we are together.
Ah, yes. And speaking of needing attention,
All dried up, are we? We can't have that. After all, you're far too capable of a negotiator when you're sober.
and twice that when I'm not.
Madison, would you also like a refreshment?
It's just Maddie.
Oh, my mistake, Maddie it is.
Oh, it's fine.
Nonsense. Never be shy about what you call yourself. Your name is who you are. That's important to remember.
And who are you?
I call myself Augustine Lieber.
Nice to meet you, Augustine, Liebe.
Now that we are properly introduced, I must again offer you a drink.
Reluctant, no, that's okay. Or relaxed, I'll have whatever Stan's having. I'll say, no, it's okay. I don't trust drinking, man. We'll get drunk or lose our senses, you know?
No, that's okay.
Are you sure? It's very good.
I can confirm.
That guy's
Yeah,
gonna be
flying
absolutely
and
sloshed.
drinking doesn't agree with me. Thanks, though.
We want to keep our senses heightened, you know? Our fate changed because we refused to drink, so that could either be a good or a bad thing. I don't know, guys.
I know it's been quite a long journey for you all to come here today. I hope, despite that, you'll find it'll all be worth the effort.
Guess that's up to you now, isn't it?
I suppose it is.
Well, I'll show you mine. Do show me yours.
Aren't we a bit eager? Manners, Mr. Stamford. Not all of us are caught up yet.
Brass tacks, Augustine. I did not come all this way just for drinks.
What's in there?
Look, I don't know what you two have come to cellar, but I just happen to have one of the most sought-after pieces of rare cinematic ephemera to ever hit the market.
A reel of film.
Well, that right there is the only surviving segment of film from the original camera shot celluloid of one Murder Mill. The earliest known work of a certain noted auteur, allegedly. Should be worth a small fortune.
So I'm told.
Hate to burst your bubble.
Damn it. There goes its one-of-a-kind value.
Not quite.
I never knew what it was from.
They've all got part of the film in their possession.
You told me I had to bring this to you in person if I wanted to make it.
I will keep the promises I made to you. All of you.
What if I don't want to sell?
Well, that would be your choice. But after 40 years of pain, why would you choose to live with more? I have to apologize again, but there are urgent matters I must attend to in my private reliquary. You're welcome to continue to make yourselves at home until I return.
I really think we need to finish discussing.
All in due course, Ms. Castle.
So they're all bringing the film to Augustine. She wants to, like, remake this or recreate this, like, film that was very powerful in some way. Potentially even evil.
We were so close. I could feel the entity's force, its power pulsating through the steel mill. Until Sam Green's petty act of bravado ruined everything. The ritual disrupted. My key mangled. Yet Frank Stone didn't die that night. His essence was seared into the very foundations of the mill. An endless, agonized nightmare. I had to find the right means to awaken him.
Ooh, there we go. So he's going to be brought back like we thought, guys. She's going to raise him from the dead. Perhaps using this film. The film might be the key. I'm assuming this is the film.
Do you? You think we're weak? That we're nothing? You make me sick. There's just one thing you bastards will just never understand. You can tie us up. You can torture us. You can put us through every hellish trial your sick imaginations can come up with. But you'll never defeat our spirit.
Oh, we gotta get out. Quick. It's like Saw or something.
No. My sister? Oh, God. All I have to do is betray my own sister, and you'll let me go free. to fight another day. God damn you! God damn you for forcing me to make this impossible choice!
Take her or I'd rather die. I'm gonna say I'd rather die.
You fail to see what truly makes us human. I'd rather die 1,000 miserable deaths than betray someone I love.
See, he's noble. This is the right choice, I think, guys.
No. And there is nothing you can do to change my mind. All right, you alien scum. Do your worst. I can take it.
Oh no! They've got a chainsaw.
What are you doing?
I think this guy's gonna meet his end, but I think it's fictional, guys. I think this is just for film that maybe Linda made. I think this is the murder mill film, maybe. It's very badly shot. I can see why she didn't want it to get out into the open.
And cut.
How's that?
That was amazing.
Really? It wasn't like too much?
No way.
Because I felt like maybe I oversold it a little.
It's like a student film or something.
I made. That's where the money is.
Rad.
How do we do, Linda? Was that a good one?
Yeah, look, it's young Linda when she was making her
Let me
first
check
film.
the gate.
That's cool. So we've gone back in
Check
time
the date
now.
on these little Super 8s?
No, actually, the lens doesn't come off, so.
Somebody just wanted to show off all the fancy new crap they learned from the film production books in the library.
I'm just trying to take the craft seriously.
The craft! Jeez Louise.
So, are we good or what?
Yeah. I mean, it looked great.
How did the blood gag look?
Well,
Linda, you did get the blood gag, didn't you?
I mean, it's really all about how Jaime sells it.
I did really sell it.
Yeah, but did you get any of it in frame?
You kind of see it splash up in Jaime's face a little.
Linda! I told you I wanted a wide close-up that shows off our super cool bloody arm gag and Jaime's face acting, not just an extreme shot of Jaime's face acting.
I was in the moment. I have to be allowed to express my artistic instincts with the camera, too. And there's no such thing as a wide close-up.
Or an extreme shot.
Or face acting. It's just acting.
Does anyone even care that I'm the director?
She's not a good director, this Chris. Okay, so we can compliment or be defensive. I'll say, Linda, you've got to respect the director. It's true, you do kind of have to respect the director on a film, so I'm going to say that.
Linda, when you're making movies, you gotta respect the director's vision. And this is Chris's film, so...
Don't worry about it. Let's just go again, okay? You did it your way. Now
So
we
we've
do it my
affected our relationship with Chris going up, but Linda went
way.
down.
Still, let me clean you off.
It's a balancing act.
We'll get it on this one.
If we don't, you can just make it up to me in my trailer after the shoot.
Damn, she comes on strong.
Yeah. Oh, it's like spearmint cough syrup.
Yeah, all my gagging was kind of real.
More
You guys want me to leave?
All right. On your feet, people. Everybody back to one. We're going again. We are going again. Okay, sound speeds.
Camera speeds.
All right, everybody settle. And hold.
Another take of this terrible film.
Hold. And action.
World-class acting there from Amy, I think is how his name's pronounced. Oh god, who's this?
Fuck!
Is that Sam the cop?
Good.
It looked like it was.
What do you think you're doing in
It
here?
is.
Oh, hi, Mr. Green.
Sheriff,
Sheriff.
He's the sheriff
Right.
now.
Sorry.
Got a promotion.
how many times have I told you to stay away from this place?
We were just in the middle of a take.
A take.
For our film production.
You can't shoot a movie in here.
But this is where the big climax happens.
This is a condemned steel mill, Mr. Rivera. And you are trespassing. Now, unless you want to spend the night locked up in jail, I suggest you, Miss Castle, and Miss...
Dixie. Ms. Tammy D. Dixie.
Miss Gordon. Miss Christine Gordon. I suggest you immediately vacate the premises. And you do not, under any circumstances, set 1 foot back here in the Cedar Steel Mill. Ever.
Reluctant, if we don't get our last few shots, or apologetic, we're really sorry. I'll be apologetic, I guess, because he's a cop. You know, I don't want to get on his wrong side.
Sir, we're really sorry. We didn't realize we were doing anything wrong. We'll clear out.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jaime, we've got a movie to finish.
I know, but we have to do what the sheriff says. He's the sheriff.
I don't care who he is.
And we're very happy to do whatever the sheriff asks.
And, don't forget to clean up.
Disappointed, I guess that's it then, or frustrated. What are we supposed to do with a busted camera? I'll say, I guess that's it then. I mean, what else can I say really, you know?
Without a working camera or a location, I guess that's it then, huh?
The camera just needs to be fixed.
So our relationship with Sam went up.
Hell crawled up his ass.
No,
But,
he's not so bad.
Then if we affected
Usually.
some of our other
We're not
relationships,
gonna
maybe.
do what he says, right? Really?
We can figure out how to finish the movie when we get back to the garage.
Alright, there we go, guys. So this is Linda's origin story when she was a filmmaker making kind of terrible student films. But obviously she became a big shot at some points, making her own film. So that wasn't the actual like murder mill film, I don't think they were shooting there. Or maybe it was, I don't know. They are in the mill, of course. But Sam obviously survived in the 60s. I'm guessing this is now like in the 1980s or something. It's certainly not current day, but Sam is looking a bit older. He is now the sheriff. He knows what went down in the mill, of course.
All wrapped out, sir.
Now, don't you try and pull any fast ones on me. I'll be watching.
Yes, sir.
All right, so what year is this set? I want to know. Maybe we'll get like a title card soon or tell us. There's that fishing poster. Keep them hooked. Little Dead by Daylight reference. I guess this is our hometown. Cedar Falls, was it called? Or Cedar Woods? Yeah, Cedar Hills, 1980. And I couldn't read that because I was actually looking at the date. But it's chapter 3. So we'll play through chapter 3, guys, before we end the video. We'll go through chapter 3. That is a beat up old truck. You wouldn't want to be picking up your date in that. I wouldn't be impressed. Maybe we can finish shooting it in our garage, you know?
Ugh! What a complete and utter disaster!
Don't be so dramatic.
It's not like we've got a real deadline.
Ugh, who needs a real deadline when every wasted second brings you closer and closer to your ultimate, cosmic, eternal deadline?
Gothic.
That's heavy.
I like it. Hey, what are these?
Oh, I got those for us all to wear when we shoot. Surprise.
Wait, you guys are both acting. So, it'll just be me?
So you'll be like our ambassador.
Yeah, not a chance.
Whoa, don't open that up. I still haven't taken the film out yet.
I thought it was broken.
Well, yeah, the lens is cracked, but the footage is still good. Unless, you know, you open it.
Whatever.
We got
She
some
really
good stuff
doesn't know what
today.
she's doing, does she?
Glass half full.
Dude, just let me be upset. Doesn't Sheriff Green have anything better to do with his time? Like, go after actual criminals and shit?
Cedar Hills is not exactly a noted hotbed of criminal activity.
That's not entirely true. There was that whole serial killer thing.
Hold up, what now? When was this?
I was just a baby. I don't really know anything about it.
Oh, you're still just a baby.
And you still don't know anything.
Now, be a good little baby and tell me all about this whole serial killer business.
I know some stuff.
Spill it, lady.
For starters, I think that's why Sheriff Green doesn't want us to go in the steel mill.
Oh yeah, that's where it all went down.
So you do know stuff. And you held back, you traitor.
Yeah, because I knew you'd get all like this.
Hell yeah, I would. Linda, tell me about the steel mill killer.
Well, that's where it all ended. But before that, there was a whole string of disappearances. Kidnappings, really. Murders.
So what was this guy's name? Maybe we should write him into the movie.
Oh, I don't know if we...
Frank Stone.
Huh. So Frank Stone was actually killing people in the steel mill? Like, our steel mill? Where we were just shooting like an hour ago?
That's the theory.
Frank was working at the mill, but I think it was on its last legs by then. Probably not a lot of people around. They shut it down right after.
Probing who were the victims or puzzled, what do you think he was up to? I'll ask, what do you think he was up to?
What do you think he was up to? There has to be a reason for him to kill a bunch of people, right?
There was never any kind of confession, so they don't really know for sure.
Someone somewhere's gotta have some idea.
Well, we could always just ask Frank Stone.
Huh?
Crystal ball, Ouija board, what will they say? And Miss BB's hotline, the dead are just a seance away.
Okay.
I called Miss Beebe once. I tried to speak to Mary Shelley, but Miss Beebe thought that was my grandmother, so she kept going on and on about eating enough cabbage soup.
Did you get a recipe?
Oh, damn.
Then again, maybe it's better not to dig up old bones.
If it's ancient history.
People don't really like to talk about it. We do get reporters asking around sometimes. It really rubs people the wrong way.
Once Sam Green became sheriff, that all died down anyway.
Questioning what were reporters asking about or suspicious, Sheriff Green seems to care a lot about this. I'm gonna put suspicious.
Sheriff Green sure seems to care a heck of a lot about
We all know
this.
why he cares,
Sam
don't we,
Green's the one who
guys?
took Stone down.
Correct.
Ah.
Saved a little baby that day, too. Would have been the killer's next victim.
Yeah, he's kind of the town hero.
Huh. Interesting.
Chris, what are you thinking?
You guys have been so helpful answering my questions and all, but sounds like I should probably go right to the source. What?
After today, I don't think Sheriff Green's gonna want to talk to you about anything even remotely related to the mill.
You never know.
Good luck with that.
I guess it doesn't really matter what happened at the mill since we can't finish shooting there with a busted camera.
Hey, why don't we just take the camera to the drugstore and see if we can get it fixed?
So, yeah, the thing is, I kind of spent the rest of the budget on the t-shirts. Unless you know of anybody looking to get into film finance, we're kind of shit out of luck.
Here's the fourth member of our crew, Bonnie. Kind of a rocker girl there.
What?
Uh,
You want a piece of me too?
Okay, jovial, howdy partner, or empathetic, hey, you okay? I'll be empathetic. Let's be a nice guy.
Hey, you okay? What's up?
Nothing, it's fine.
Didn't sound fine.
As soon as Mom got sick, I dropped everything in my whole life in New York to come home and help. And all he does is act like I'm not doing enough. It's like he doesn't even care what I had to give up.
I'm sure he's just worried about Mom.
Yeah, so am I. That's why I'm here. The least he could do is try not to ground me like I'm 16.
Totally. What is he thinking, right?
Sorry, I guess I just needed to blow off some steam.
I get it.
The last thing Mom needs is for us to be screaming at each other.
It's true. Yeah, and you've been doing an incredible job. I mean it. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Uh-oh.
What?
Linda, where's the Jaime bell?
Ring, ring.
What's the Jaime bell?
My darling brother has the tendency to lay it on a little thick whenever he's about to ask for a favor.
No, I'm just speaking from the heart.
Okay. What do you need from me?
Well, we're making this movie, and we're so close to finishing, but we just need a little extra bit of money.
Of course you do. What else is new?
What Jaime's trying to say is our camera got busted today, and we need a few bucks to get it fixed.
Ouch. How much do you need?
Just $10. Oh, $20 would cover it. I'll go casual, just $10.
Just like $10?
So, let's say hypothetically, I help you out. What do I get out of this? You gonna make me a producer or something?
Sure. Of course. Associate producer, Bonnie
That means
Rivera.
absolutely nothing, guys.
Producer is a bullshit favor credit.
Yeah, that's what she says.
Okay, yeah, I don't really give a shit about having a credit on your movie. So, maybe if you actually have something real to offer?
How about I'll tell Dad, or reluctant, you can borrow my van. I'll be reluctant. If we say tell Dad, it's kind of lame, isn't it? Don't know why she'd want to borrow the beat-up old van, but never mind.
All right, fine. You can borrow my van all week. What?
Dude, I wouldn't be caught dead in that.
That's what I would have said. Yeah, I wouldn't be caught dead in that van.
Cool. Everybody wants to drive a van.
No.
Try again.
If I may offer a suggestion, Jaime, why don't you take over some of Bonnie's chores?
Enticing.
Oh, man.
All of my chores, no complaints.
Yes, ma'am.
Then I think we got a deal.
Wise decision.
Don't try and weasel out of it either. Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure's all mine.
She drives a hard bargain. We've got the money, though, for the camera to be fixed, so we successfully negotiated a little deal there. We brokered a deal with Bonnie, the sister. Now we can get the camera fixed.
You're looking a little, wiggly.
I'm fine. It's just, what is in that fake blood?
I think it's just mint-flavored real blood.
Oh, it did say to avoid any prolonged skin contact. You washed it all off, like, right away, right?
You don't think it's, like, actually poisonous, do you?
It's a horror movie, Jaime. Anyone could go. At any time. Hopefully there's enough time to fix the camera before they close tonight.
I'm not sure the drugstore clerk will even know how to fix it.
Hey, think positive.
It's not like there's anywhere else in town we could take it.
What?
What about there?
I thought that place was condemned.
Guess they got a new tenant.
Do curiosity shops even repair cameras?
There was a place like that near my grandfather's house. The owner used to tinker with all sorts of old junk. You never know.
I bet they have some rad old junk, too.
Your call, Chris.
Okay, we can pick the drugstore or curiosity shop. What should we go for, guys? I'm going to say... curiosity shop, drugstore... I'm going to go with drugstore. It seems... Actually, no. Curiosity shop. It seems more like...
Why not? I certainly
interesting.
am curious.
But I feel like
Regarding
something bad
said
could happen
shop,
if we go in the
eh?
curiosity shop. I don't know.
Yes, I get it.
Lead the way.
Would they fix it in a drugstore, though? I know you can get film developed there, or you used to be able to back in the day, but I mean... I don't know if they fixed the cameras.
Man, if I didn't know any better, I'd say this place looks like it's been here forever.
And a half.
Maybe you should write it in.
Don't tempt me.
What if the owner's a deranged serial killer who collects wayward teenagers and turns them into antiques?
Then we hit the jackpot.
Check out the wares.
Ooh, cameras.
These look like they've seen better days.
They're not gonna put the best ones in the window. We gotta look inside.
To be fair, that looks like a better camera than the one we've got.
Too bad. So much for that. We can still head up the drugstore before it closes.
And what is it you're looking for?
Hello.
Mysterious old woman.
Hello?
Never trust.
We saw the cameras. We're trying to find a replacement for this.
Of course you are. Please, come on inside.
She's the owner by the look of it. Was this the right choice to make, guys? That's the question.
Now, let me see. I think I have something that may interest you, if I can find it out back. Please make yourselves at home.
Okay.
We get to look
And
around
be sure
this
to
place.
Have a look around. You never know what treasures you might find.
Alright. Let's have a little look around then.
Ourselves at home? Here?
I don't know. I think it's kind of cozy. In a failed capitalist state kind of way.
Alright, guys, we get to look around the curiosity shop. We're playing as Christine. Oh, God, look, it's the Huntress mask. That's cool. Let me pick it up.
How has this place become such a mess?
Dead by Daylight
Aw.
Easter eggs.
Cute bunny.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's cute, but there we go. One of the Dead by Daylight killers there, guys. Put that back. That's the Huntress, right, I think? Oh, there's a note. Let me read. So, this says, Dear Mr. Olson, this letter will serve to Oh, man, it doesn't let you read this stuff. It's so annoying. Okay, let me just check. We can see our relationships here, I've just noticed, guys. We can see what kind of terms we're on with each person. So, Jamie's pretty high, or Amy, I think his name's pronounced. Linda is kind of moderate. Sam's quite low at the moment. Our fates, there we can... Oh, yeah, we've got 3 time periods. Look, 63, 1980, 2024. Ah, so that's our fates. Okay, it says, Dear Mr. Olson, this letter will serve to confirm the agreement regarding the sale of Ned Knacks, all relevantly... So it says, Dear Mr. Olson, this letter will serve to confirm the agreement regarding the sale of Ned's Nutty Nednacks. All relevant legal paperwork has been signed and you should receive payment by the month's end. My client also wanted to extend their sympathies to your recent hardships. If there is any lesson to be drawn from this, it's that fire, theft, and casualty are not things that only happen to other people. Hopefully moving on from Cedar Hills will give you some distance from the bereavement. After all, time is a great healer, and perhaps one day you'll find yourself able to adopt another cat. Something happened to his cat, okay. So, yeah, we'll put that back down, guys. So that's all that note was. I'll probably let you guys read the notes and just pause the video, but, like, yeah. Just so we've read the note.
Let's say, hypothetically, she does find a camera for us back there. What's the next move?
We got everything we need to finish this sucker.
Well, except the mill. Sheriff Green's gonna have his eyes glued to the front gates. No way we can get back in again.
Well, that's for us to worry about later. For now, we need the camera. Oh, chat.
There's gotta be another way into the mill. We have to finish. We have to.
Oh, what's this? The Raven. Dead by Daylight Raven. That's cool. Just a little nod to Dead by Daylight. Anything else in this room? Oh.
Surely there's something that can help us amongst all this junk.
Let's talk to, Oh, I didn't get to look around fully. I wanted to look in the back room.
Like, so bummed out.
No, I wanted to look around
You're in
more.
luck. A very fine item indeed.
Yes.
We got a camera, a new camera.
May I?
I insist.
I'm a bit annoyed I wasn't done looking around though, guys. I wanted to look around more.
It's pretty old. Possible we could make it work, but it's not exactly what we had in mind.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you asking for it?
Oh, there's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look?
We're gonna scam her, aren't we? Oh, $10.
$10.
I'll say seems reasonable. We've got $10. Let's just give her the money. Even though I think there's something up with this camera.
Okay, sure. I think that seems reasonable for something like this.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for finding us a camera.
I guess
It was
$10
no trouble
would
at
be a lot
all.
more in
It truly
1980 than it is
such a
now.
joy to see young people so passionate about the arts.
Yeah. Yep, that's us.
I wanted to look around the shop some more, guys. I could have gone in that room. I wanted to know what's in that room. That's so annoying. I didn't realize it would like lock me out if I spoke to the person at the desk. Oh well, we missed out on a room in that place.
Wait, guys. Oh, I'm such a moron. I told my mom I'd pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do you want me to...
Hold this. Be right back.
Wait, Chris, we just spent all the money.
Emergency sock order.
Emergency sock order?
Alright, we can have a look around here now though. Probably not as interesting as the Curiosity Shop.
Cursed movies? Really? Must be a slow news day.
There we go, cursed movies. There are those films that have been lost over time, which in their absence have developed an aura of mystery. These lost movies have fascinated film historians and conspiracy theorists alike, not because they wish to marvel at the performance of the actors or the craft of the director, but because they believe through whatever remnants of footage they can cobble together, they may gain a glimpse into a darker reality realized only by the camera. Interesting. What else is in this store? Anything? There's an arcade cabinet over here. Oh, what's this?
I could so find a place for these in Murder Mill. If we had any cash to spare, which we absolutely do not.
Ah, so if we had had some spare cash, guys, we could have got the firecrackers and that could have helped us later. We should have tried to bargain with a woman and got some extra cash. Oh well. Then we could have bought firecrackers. What's this? Oh! A waterlogged shoe, 3 of 12, trinkets. Okay, so I think I've missed one because we got number 1, we've got number 3 now. That's cool. We need to get the milk. Go on, grab that milk. There we go. Right, back. We got the milk. Now, what else is for in here? There's an arcade cabinet. Can I play this? Play. Yes, we can. Start. Oh, this is kind of cool. Wait, what the heck? It doesn't work. What the heck? It's all laggy. What the heck? I can't play this. Why is it so laggy? Is it meant to be laggy like this? Oh god. I don't know if it's meant to be doing this, guys. I think it's meant to be a bit smooth in this. I don't know. Unless the game's meant to be like this, this is really lagging for me. Oh no, I died. Game over. Okay, guys. So 3,300. Was I on there? Yeah, I'm fourth. That's not too bad. Sweet. All right. Hopefully you didn't spend all our money on that game. That's kind of crappy. Right. Let's go to the counter, pay for this milk, and get out of here.
Hey, Chris.
Robert! Wait, I thought you worked at the library.
How would you know? Don't think I ever saw you come in.
I got spies everywhere, man.
So, Linda.
Busted.
You can always come in yourself, you know. Books don't bite.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
So we're about to close in like 2 minutes, so...
Oh, right, yeah. Ring me up.
All right, that'll be 25 cents.
Okay.
There we go. The sock cent.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this working in the library. Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to read, I guess.
True. We've got a rad horror section, too.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics, too. Whatever I can get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie down at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
Super into it.
But...
Does my dad know you're going into the mill?
Ah, so he's
He
Sam's
watches
son.
that place like a hawk.
Yeah, we had a little run-in with him today, but we're gonna sneak back in to shoot the rest.
No, he's behind you.
Man, I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about a
We're putting together a fundraiser.
to show movies at the library.
He's like, yeah, I don't buy
Okay.
that. He knows better.
You need a
He's
ride
too
home?
smart.
Oh yeah, let me just get my bag.
I mean, he's a cop for a living, isn't he? So he's gonna be good at like detective work. Good at reading someone's expressions. He does not approve of Christine.
Chris, I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I just wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
I'm gonna say, what really happens at the mill?
Oh, I do. But you gotta tell me one thing. Is it true? What really happened at the mill?
What?
You know, the real story.
Oh, right. The real story. Yeah, it's all true. But there is one part they never tell you about.
Yeah?
Nah, I couldn't.
Come on!
All right. But you've got to promise to keep it to yourself, all right?
Scout's honor.
They called it the Still Mill. But it turns out, you can't steal a mill.
Oh, okay, he's a Weisenheimer.
All right. You got me.
Is what I do.
I didn't want to push him about Frank Stoner because it'd be a bit harsh. But he likes us more because of that, you see, so that was probably the good choice in terms of getting on
Ready?
Sam's good side.
Take care.
All right, let's go.
Hey. I can get you back into the mill without him knowing.
Nice.
Just say the word.
Let's make a movie.
Sweet, so we get to go back in. And Sam's none the wiser, he actually likes us more because we made a little joke with him. So this is going well so far, guys.
I have worn many masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional, and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric
I wonder if she was the old woman as well that gave him the camera.
And now, a new guise, a new timeline.
It is her.
A new chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill. But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
We still should have bartered for that camera though and kept the money so we could have got the firecrackers, I think. Never mind. Probably just means someone will die down the road. So now we're back in the present day, 2024. So this is chapter 4. We might as well do one more chapter, I think, guys. For grown-up Linda. Probing bad dream or compassionate, you okay? I'll say bad dream.
Bad dream?
Ugh. How long was I out? I don't even remember falling asleep.
15, 20 minutes? Seems like it was a pretty intense dream.
Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
Oh.
The murder mill.
Feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh.
Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before, huh?
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh, right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So they say. If Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. And I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
Let's say, what are you waiting for? Let's have a look round, guys. I want some excitement in this video right now. Here we go. Into the unknown. This could be a bad idea.
What are you waiting for?
But we're gonna go for it, guys. Alright. Who are we playing as, Linda? We get to play as different characters. That's kind of cool.
Now, this is a real bold statement kind of room. You know what I mean? New Augustine got cash, but not like this kind of cash.
Sounds like you didn't scout your mark as well as you thought.
In business, we don't call them marks.
Hustling is a racket, not a business.
I wouldn't underestimate my scouting skills, if I were you. A lot rattling around up here that could be mutually beneficial.
Tell me about Augustine. That's our curious answer, or suspicious. How do you know about Murder Mill? I'm gonna say, tell me about Augustine.
Okay. Then tell me everything you know about Augustine.
Augustine Lieber, elite collector of obscure cultural artifacts. She pretends to be all business, but plays the long game with her cards close to the vest. She's hard to pin down.
And?
Ever since I arrived, I've kept my eye on things. Observations, behavior, decor. I've been building a profile.
Which is?
Lieber is no ordinary collector. She likes the dark stuff. The really dark stuff. She'll stop at nothing to get it.
Very impressive.
Okay, now it's your turn.
My turn for what?
Told you what I know, and now you go.
I think you pretty much covered it.
Hey, just catching up. So, what have you guys found?
Not much. But the night's young.
Not as young as you think. Let's keep looking around.
Okay, we get to look around now, guys. Here we go. Explore the atrium. Ooh, look at this.
Can't deny this place would make an incredible film location.
What is this? This looks like a tree from Dead by Daylight.
Love your outfit, by the way.
Thanks.
Thanks. It's Italian.
Oh, it's talking to you.
Well, the shoes are Italian. And a belt. I got a cheap.
What else have we got in this room, guys?
Got a guy who's got a pants guy, so I got these pants.
Little
from
fire.
this
Oh,
guy,
there's a
and
picture.
just right
Look
by
at the
other
picture.
Guy I know who also got me the blazer, which is like a
Who is
super
this?
limited VIP club.
No
edition.
name. Oh, we can wipe it. Oh, what the heck?
Huh.
We just opened something.
Now that was a curious
What did we open?
Right?
Secret area.
Don't tell anyone.
Oh, you can
What is
be
this?
sure of that.
Look at this, guys. They're spying on us. Someone's spying on us in this room. We can look at that. I just want to check around before we do in case there's any like secrets in this room. Look at this.
It's like every room in the house.
The map.
I'd say this goes a little beyond your typical security.
Blueprints.
I get the sense our host just has a lot of valuable property and likes to be keenly aware of everyone's coming.
Let's have a look at this, guys. We see anything on the screens? No? That's very strange. So we've been spied on, basically. I don't know if we can do anything more in this room. I don't think we can. Alright, let's go. Can't do anything more here. Alright, let's go upstairs, I guess? See if we can see anything upstairs?
Yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
The sister.
Yeah,
So she's related.
How did you know that?
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
A long time ago. A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime, I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow. Maddie, it's quite sad. Very touching.
He doesn't care, does he? Alright, comforting. I'm sorry you had to go through that probing. What about you, Stan? I'll be comforting. Even though I kind of want to know about Stan as well, I want to make sure that Madison's okay.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that. It's never easy to lose someone you love.
Thanks. Lucky for me, it wasn't my first rodeo.
So our relationship changes with Madison. There we go.
Bonnie. I wish I'd stayed in touch with her.
Weren't you wondering where both of our film strips came from?
Yeah, I knew he would be like, what about me? What about me?
I don't suppose you'd like to enlighten me.
Of course.
And?
Well, I can't just tell you for free, can I? This kind of information is very valuable.
Forget about it then.
What's your price?
You know what? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
Alright, he seems like he doesn't even like us anymore. Screw you, man. I don't care where you got your film from. You probably stole it off someone. Right, let's go upstairs, guys. Look at her run. She's got an awkward run. Oh, what's this?
Cool statue.
Wow, it's another one of the killers.
Missing a piece, though.
Missing a piece. Maybe we need to find something to put in that statue. It's got all the Dead by Daylight killers in here. This is cool.
Powerful resemblance in Augustine's family.
What is this?
Whoa.
Quite a piece. Look at the metalwork.
It's beautiful.
What's this? The face of evil, Frank Stone.
Sensationalist trash.
There's the
Sam
mill
Green
where it
took
all went
Frank
down.
Stone. I could write a better book than this.
That fateful night, I had sent one of my deputies over to check in on things. Not my first choice, for Flatfoot was from out of state and a little green for my liking. But all he had to do was hold the line and report on anything suspicious. But when Tommy called, I knew this was it. Standing before the furnace, I thought I'd stepped into the fiery depths of hell itself. And there was Stone, standing on the platform like a twisted gargoyle, a tiny bundle of innocence held in his death grip. I'm not afraid to admit I was scared. I only had a moment to act before all was lost, so I drew my gun, took a deep breath, and made a silent prayer that my aim would strike true. There we go. So that's actually
I should check on Maddie.
a book about the event, guys.
Can't be easy meeting someone from her mom's past.
we gotta check on Maddie, but first, I just want to have a little look here.
What would you do if it was you here instead of me? No way.
Oh yeah, we
You'd
got
be
2 items.
Climbing the walls looking for a way out.
Anything else? Can we check in here?
Damn. Not in a million
Looks like it
years.
opens with a key.
We needs a key. Where do we get the key from then? Let's go and speak to Madison.
You sure would get a kick out of this place. And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Who are you talking to?
No, I wasn't.
I could hear you.
I was talking to my mom. To Bonnie. I was in Berlin, at school, when I heard she was sick. But it was my midterms, and she said I should just come home when I finished. So I did. But by then it was too late. She died while I was over the Atlantic. It all happened so fast, it doesn't feel like she's gone. So I just kind of pretend like she isn't.
She was a good talker.
Yeah, she was. Hey, look at this. This was just last summer. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
Nostalgic. There's something I never told anyone else or Kurt. It's not good to dwell on the past. Here, we'll go with nostalgia. Share some information about her mother.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago. We were just kids, making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. Clear as a bell. That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else. That was your mom.
Thank you.
There we go. We got a nice memory
Hey, guys.
from when she was a rocker. Her mum was a bit of a rocker, a bit of a hellraiser. Oh, what's going on out there?
I don't see anything.
Ah, there.
A ghoul.
Oh my God, there's
What is
someone
that?
out there.
Concerned. They might be after the film strip. Serious. Augustine expected something like this. Or flippant. The plot gets thicker. I'll say serious.
I have a feeling Augustine expected something like this might happen. She's got this place wired with enough cameras she could catch a mouse.
Good security probably means we're pretty safe.
Maddie doesn't appreciate your suspicions. Okay.
Right, so
that
do you think we
damaged
should
our
find
relationship with
Augustine,
Madison.
give her a heads up?
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
Gotta find a way in.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I'd go into that room. It looks kind of a bit spooky, you know? Is this Frank Stone? I don't know what's going on. What the heck? Oh, we're going back in time again now, guys. It's all ramping up. Chapter 5, the Phantom of Cedar Hills. So they're about to go back to the mill.
So long. I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. Van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
What? Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
Excited right on time or agitated. You gotta keep it down. I'll be excited.
Hey, right on time!
Time to get cooking.
There, she liked that one. Okay, cool. We've got a film to make.
What?
Nothing, just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
No, tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
And yes, I had some help from my assistant.
I aim to please.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you are an official member of the team, gotta wear the team
Gets the
jersey.
cool t-shirt.
Wow.
Murder Mill.
This
Nice.
is this is amazing.
He actually
I'm
likes
honored.
it. He's like, sweet.
You wanna wear the stripes, you gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
He's like, whatever. Let me just get involved in
Feast
this
your
thing.
eyes.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Cushik took all the credit. People around here knew what was up, but
Ah, so that's why the book was
This
by
one's a
Sheriff
10-year
Cushik.
retrospective. They go into all
He took the
sorts
credit
of grisly
for like
details
what
left out
Sam
of the
did.
past the first time around.
and Dad got a little more credit too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
Subdued, guess not, uneasy. Stone's victims were real people. Yeah, let's go with uneasy.
Stone's victims were real people. This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
I don't know. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
It is a
You were
little
just,
weird.
like,
It's
super
exploitative.
gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
Nothing. I just don't want to, like, exploit
That's what
any
I
of the
said.
victims
Yeah, you're
or
exploiting them.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location. That's how you make a good movie.
Because we can be approving you're right or dubious you're missing the point. I don't want to kind of make her upset, so I'll just go with you're right. I am a bit dubious personally though.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We've only got one shot at this.
Yeah. So let's not fuck it up.
Okay, cool.
Can we help?
Nah, Robert and I'll go through and see if there's any other good places in the mill to shoot. Then we'll head out.
Okay, cool. So what do we do now? Look around the garage and then talk to Linda. All right. So we've got a radio. I don't know if we can do anything with this. Oh, we can put a tape in it. If we get a tape. I think this is just our collection, right?
Here, why don't you start with these?
So we're looking for Frank
Yeah, that's just
Stone
our collection.
references.
We're looking for anything.
Let's keep looking around, guys. We might be able to find something. What is this? A videotape?
The mill's a pretty
Oracle
huge
of the
place.
Universe.
That's why I'm sure there's got to be something
Huh.
we haven't found yet.
Oh, it's a
Definitely
book.
possible.
We'll find it.
Okay, guys, if you want to read this, I'll just leave it on the screen. You can, like, skim through it.
Here, look at this. Mill projections dire for fall season.
It mentions Frank?
No, but it goes into the mindset of the workers. People were depressed.
All right, what else are we going to look for in this
Not
room?
at the mill, but like.
I wonder if we can find another
laid
piece
off.
of, like, those collectibles. Oh, there's the tape.
Before the murders started.
Pick up the tape.
Does not sound like a fun place to spend a 12-hour
Tom
shift.
Holt interview.
There are a couple
Ooh,
articles like this.
nice.
The mill was
Item
in
added.
serious decline.
Also, I want
But
to check out
if
these
it doesn't
articles over
mention
here.
Frank,
I don't know. It's all related to him, to the way he was, or why he did what he did, or something.
that's your expert
Sure,
opinion.
no one was sad to see
Just a
it go.
hunch.
There you go, guys. You can read these. Just pause the video now if you want to read these.
Journalists sure can't get enough of Frank
There
Stone.
you go. You pause that one and read that as well.
I pulled some of these today, too.
What's that?
Obituaries from around the time of the murders. And a little before.
I can't really read over the
Good
top because
thinking.
these people just keep talking. It's going to be, like, really bad.
wonder if
So you'll have to
okay
read those
with
on
all
your own
this
time, but I'll
Frank
also be
Stone
reading
stuff.
them. I just don't want to keep talking over those two as they like, chat. All right, so let's use the item. Put that in. There we go. Let's play the interview.
Yeah. I can remember it clear as a bell. Don't think I've ever experienced anything like that night.
This was the Night Watchman, by the way.
And don't reckon I ever will again. Heck, I don't know if I would have even made it out alive if it weren't for Sam Green. Man's a hero. Damn shame that no good sheriff's taking all the credit. Damn crying shame. He all but gave up on finding Stone at the mill. Sam Green, he knew better. He came right up and told me we had to search every nook and cranny of that place. And if we had waited just a second longer, well, there'd be one less beautiful baby in the world. Or worse. Sam took Stone down just in the nick of time. Like something out of a movie.
Thanks to Mr. Holt.
That's kinda cool.
Nobody questioned my dad's story.
So he's a nice guy, Tom.
They were friends after that. My
Okay.
dad gave the eulogy.
So,
when Mr. Holt passed.
I guess we get going then. I mean, we've got this board as well over here. I don't know what this is all about. I guess it's our movie planning board. We've got script pages and stuff. This is just like the planning of a movie. All right, let's go and speak to Jamie now, guys. Let's end this thing.
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm just not a fan of this.
Understandable.
Concerned, her obsession with Frank Stone is intense or insecure. Should I be worried about Robert? Let's go concerned. Who cares about Robert?
Her whole obsession with Frank Stone and the murders just feels a little intense. Maybe it's because she's not from Cedar Hills, but you know, those victims could have been any of us or our families.
But they weren't.
So you don't think it matters either?
I didn't say it didn't matter. I just meant it happened a long time ago. And Chris is excited because some of the locations could work really well for the film. Like this one. Take a look.
What is all this?
I came up with a new scene to shoot.
That you wrote?
Yeah,
Does Chris?
I told Chris about it last night.
Oh, she was into it?
We'll shoot it if we have time.
Cool.
This furnace chamber location is perfect. But I wouldn't have known about it without Chris's research.
Oh no, we're gonna go in the furnace. I'll say it's pretty rad, but I can be disapproving as well. They shouldn't have wasted all this time. I'll be saying it's pretty rad.
It's pretty rad. I hope we have time to shoot it.
Thanks. Me too.
That should improve our relationship with her.
Oh, yes!
Huh?
What is...
It's a picture of Frank Stone?
Look at the date.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized it was Frank.
It's about mill operations, kind of a puff piece to drum up interest in new recruits. Hello, what is this?
Look at the caption.
Worker Frank Stone, machine shop.
Bullseye.
Machine shop, huh?
We've got to shoot there. That's it. That's the place.
It's perfect.
So, time to go?
Okay, people. Company move. Time to head on out and shoot the shit out of this thing. Let's go, let's go. Time is money. Let's make a movie.
Nice. We're out to make a movie. All assemble in the crappy van. Let's go. Is Bonnie going to come along for the ride too? Nope. She's staying behind.
Now, what were you little ding-dongs working on? Hello. Interesting.
So the question is, are we going straight into the mill now, or has it jumped time zones again? Oh no, we're going straight in. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the mill.
Spooky.
Yep. There it is.
Oh, you see the creek down there? We follow that, takes us right to the secret entrance.
I don't see it.
That's why it's secret.
This is so Dead by Daylight. You can tell the influence here.
Yes, we do.
Ready? Oh, careful. First step's a doozy.
All right, here we go. I think we're on to the next chapter, guys.
All right, this way.
Here we go. Let's go. Now, the question is, guys, do we continue or do we end the video here? I feel like this might actually be a good place to end the video, and then in the next video we'll like pick up from here and keep going. But, you know, obviously this has been part 2. I also want to say, like, I'm going to see how this does on the channel, right? Like, if you guys are interested and the views are good, I can see you're actually interested in this series, we'll continue it. I'm enjoying the game, but obviously I've got to make videos that are, like, worthwhile making that people actually want to watch. So I'm going to see how this does for a few days. If it does well, in a few days' time I'll be back with a new part, and we'll continue the game and finish it up in the next few videos. But either way, I'm enjoying it so far. This is the casting of Frank Stone, guys, based on Dead by Daylight. It's been really fun so far, and hopefully you've been enjoying my playthrough and want to see some more of it. With that said, if you have enjoyed this video today, I'd appreciate it if you can leave a like, comments down below, and of course subscribe for more videos just like this one, and I'll see you all on the next one.